Now we're on to part 5. This time we're going to make a typewriter text effect that'll look like this. To do this, I'm going to delete what I have in the timeline. First, you're going to bring in or create a new title, a default still. Create your title. I'm using Maisie again. I'm making it bigger. And I'm going to choose a font. Let me put this. Center. I'm going to choose a font like American Typewriter, or you could choose Career or any other font that works that looks like a typewriter. I'm going to close this up, and I'm going to take my Maisie font and put it in my title in the timeline. And then I have given you in that folder a typewriter key sound. I'm going to take that and I'm going to place it in the timeline. And I'm actually going to place it so that you hear it a little bit before the first key is going to come up. All right. I can trim this up because this typewriter sound is a little long. And then I'm going to place a second one. I'm going to put a sound effect for each letter in Maisie's name. So I'm going to need 5, and I'm actually going to put them at different lengths, because when people type, they type at different letters at different speeds. Sometimes they're typing away quickly, and sometimes it takes them longer. So now I have a sound for each letter of Maisie's name. And now to make this task easier for me, I am going to put a marker in the timeline where I have each of my, pause this. Now to make it easier for me, I'm going to put a marker each time a keystroke happens. So if you remember markers, you hit M on the keyboard, M for mark. M, I'm going to go to my next marker, M, my next sound, M, M, M. So now every time I hear, I have a marker. This is going to make it easier for me to do this effect. Now I go under Effects and I'm going to type in Crop. To get to the crop effect, I'm going to put it on my title. Then I'm going to go to Effects Controls, and now I have my crop tool. I'm going to move over to the beginning, and at the very beginning I'm going to crop to the right, because I'm going to crop out everything but the M. All right, so I have my first letter. Now I'm going to move to my next marker, and I'm going to put 2 keyframes. I have 1, and then I'm going to go over just a frame, and I'm going to hit a second one. And here I'm going to reveal the A. I'm going to go to my next marker. I'm going to hit 2 keyframes. I'm going to go over 1 frame, hit keyframe, and now I'm going to reveal the I. I'm going to go to my next marker, and again, 2 keyframes, and I have my S, and then I'm going to go to my next marker again, and I'll put in 2 keyframes, and I'll have my Y. Now let's see what that looks like. Now we have what looks like typewriter text. Now you complete this on your own.